Hello, welcome back to the Lux Core Pilates YouTube page. I am Lexi and today I have a really quick 10-minute oblique workout for you. The option that we have today for a prop is just to use a ball, but you can always do these exercises without a ball. But this is just something to add on a little bit extra. But let's get started with the quick warm up. So we're just gonna get started in a tabletop position. Make sure that your shoulders are over the wrists, hips are right over the knees. Inhale through the nose, drop the belly down towards the mat. Head goes up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round through the back, press the mat away, tuck the chin. Inhale through the nose, arch to that belly. Exhale through the mouth, round it out. Inhale through the nose, drop that belly down to the mat. Exhale through the mouth, round out through the spine. Let's take one more here. And then meet me with a flat back. Now you're just gonna take some little head rolls as you rotate the hips. And then reverse, head roll the other way, rotate the hips the other way. Last one. And then meet me back with a neutral spine. All right. We're gonna warm up the core first. So let's tuck the toes under. Again, make sure the tabletop position, check that your shoulders are right over the wrists. Tuck the toes, hover off the mat, and then set the knees back down. Exhale, hover. Inhale, set the knees back down. Make sure you're pressing away from the mat so you're not sinking down into the wrists and the shoulders. You're gonna hold in that hover in 3, 2, hold the hover on 1, just hold here. Pike the hips back in 3, 2, 1. Pike the hips back. Quick little pedal out through the heels just to loosen up the legs as well. And then drop the heels towards the mat and then roll forward into a plank position. Now you're gonna drive your right knee into your right elbow, cross it over to the left, bring it back to the right, and then bring that leg back. Left leg to the left elbow, cross it over to the right, bring it to the left, and bring it back. Breathe through it. Great job. Warming those obliques up. Last one on this left side. And then set the knees down. You can push it back into a child's pose. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right. You're gonna grab your ball. We're gonna come on to our left forearm. Make sure that your legs are at a diagonal. Eyes are stacked on top of each other. Everything is in line. And then just bring that ball up overhead. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift those hips off the mat. Inhale through the nose, set them back down. Exhale, lift up. So as you lift those hips up, really think about scooping up through that left side. Really engage that core. Make sure you're not just using that shoulder to lift yourself up. Everything is coming from your core. There should be very little pressure on that shoulder in this position because of that. Great job, y'all. Lift it up. Inhale, lower. Hold those hips up in 3, 2, on 1. Hold the hips up. Extend the top leg. Extend the right arm up overhead and then crunch it in. Keep squeezing to that left side so that you're nice and sturdy. And you're just taking elbow to knee with the right arm and right leg. Point through the toe. Exhale as everything goes long. You have a hold with everything long in 3, 2, hold on 1, just hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set it down. Lift up off the shoulder for a moment. Take a little roll out. and then we're gonna bring it right back down. Make sure you're nice and lifted through the upper body still. This time your legs are gonna come all the way out for a full side plank position. Now you're gonna inhale through the nose, exhale, lift those hips up. Inhale, bring the hips down. Exhale, bring the ball to meet the toes. So bring it down, lift it up, squeezing from that side, abdominal, and then come to that little V-up position. Exhale, lift it up. Work coming from those obliques. Set it down with control. Find that V-up. Keep flowing through this. As you take that V up, you want to make sure your legs stay together the entire time. After this, you're going to hold it in that V up position. Hold here. Keep that ball touching the toe. Lower the left leg and then lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3, 2, 1. Set everything down. All right, let's take it to the other side. Again, stay nice and lifted through the forearm. You shouldn't be sinking down to your shoulder because all of the work should be coming from the right obliques on this side. So find that position. Make sure the legs are at a diagonal, stacked right on top of each other. Left hand brings the ball to the ceiling. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Lift the hips up, coming from the obliques, and then set it back down. And set it down. None of the work coming from that shoulder. Squeeze as hard as you can. And then we're going to hold those hips high in 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips high. Extend the right leg or the left leg. Bring the left arm up overhead. Hold the right obliques. Squeeze so the hips stay here. And then just bring left knee to left elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale in. Exhale, extend. You hold everything long in 3, 2, hold everything long on 1, don't lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, set it down. All right, lift up off of that shoulder, take some shoulder rolls. Then you're gonna bring it back down, stay lifted to the upper body. This time, legs go long on the mat for a full side plank position. Kind of bring that ball up overhead. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Lift those hips up. Inhale, set the hips back down. Exhale, find that V up. Legs stay together the entire time. You're lifting and lowering with so much control. Let that breath guide you. Bringing the ball all the way to meet the toes every single time. As you lift, it's all coming from those obliques, none of it coming from the shoulders. You're gonna hold in that V up on this next one. Hold it here, ball stays to that left toe. Drop the right leg down, lift it back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Great job, y'all. this is a really great workout because you can use it with so many different props, or you can also do it without any props. So definitely add this into your routine if you want to see your obliques pop. Let's just do a little bit of a cool down. We're going to bring the spine through flexion and extension one more time. So let's come back to that tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly down to the mat, gaze up to the sky. Exhale, round through the back, press the mat away. Inhale, drop it down. Exhale, round to the back. Inhale. Exhale to the mouth. One more. All right, then we're going to come onto the knees. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms up overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend over to the right. Inhale with the nose. Exhale with the mouth, bring it back center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend it over to the left. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, bring it back center. Just take some arm circles. It'll help loosen up the shoulders since we were on them a little bit. And then reverse. And let's just take some head rolls in one direction. And then reverse. And then bring that head back center, and we are done. Great job.